And now, Brandon Thick Boy Schaub.
Yes, sir. It is Monday morning. We back, baby. January 12th. What's poppin', fam? What is happening? Everybody good? Everybody doing great? Wonderful. Good to hear from you. Good to hear from you. The countdown continues. Still no fisticuffs. Your boy here is jonesing to see grown men fight. But next Saturday, not this coming Saturday, next Saturday, the first fight card on Paramount is going down, and it is a tasty one. You got Justin Gaethje, Patty Pimblett, Kayla Harrison, Amanda Nunes, Sugar Sean O'Malley, Song Yadong, Acosta, Derek Lewis, Arnold Allen, Silva. God, dog, I can't wait. Umar Nurmagomedov versus Figueiredo. Take my freaking money, baby. I can't wait. Give it to us. UFC, I'm sorry. Come back. If you're watching that Plurbus show, you know, she writes, come back. I did the same thing in my driveway to the UFC. Come back. Please come back. Also, that Plurbus show ain't shit.
Come on, dude.
Bloody. Those last 3 episodes, oh, well, fuck my mouth. Oh, you completely waste my time. It's about nothing. That show's about nothing. Oh, and there's no closure. It's just like, oh, this is going to be 10 seasons of this bullshit. The main character, she's just an asshole. She's just a lesbian asshole.
She won the Golden Globe.
She's so unlikable. Of course. You play a lesbian in the main role, you're going to win. That's how it goes. And you're a female? Oh, award. Amy Poehler, best podcast. That makes sense.
That's different, but
That makes sense. Come on, dude. Come on, baby. That show ain't shit. I'll tell you what is shit, though. I'll bring it up on Fighting the Kid, but I'll just be talking at you guys, so I might as well do it here, too, because Brian, you know, doesn't pay attention to anything relevant. But I got a show for you, Chin, that's going to shit all over your Plurbus show.
What's that?
It's called His and Hers. With our boy, buddy. John Burtonthal on there.
Yeah.
Tessa Thompson. Buddy, if you think Plurbus is good, this curb stomps Plurbus. It's so good. I got 2 episodes left. Oh, it's good.
67% like this show.
Think about people that vote, though, bud. You don't want to go based off that. Go based off your boy. It's so good. If Plurbus is your thing, if you're like, oh, that's a fun show, it's entertaining, this is that on steroids. And our boy John doesn't miss.
No, he's awesome.
That's Punisher, baby. That's my guy. It's so good, dude. Oh, I needed it. Oh, I needed a show so bad. Interview with the Vampire's over. I started watching that again. I love watching things back to back. I got nothing right now. You got playoff football, which has been great. Outside that, no UFC. So you got playoff football. You got NCAA championship coming up in Indiana. You know, they're kind of running the table. Hopefully my Broncos do the damn thing. But I got my shows. His and Hers is fantastic. Started watching City on the Hill. Kevin Bacon. It's all right. I'm just counting down the days for this freaking tasty UFC. There ain't nothing going on, dude. There's Real Housewives of MMA.
Yeah.
You know, so we got some news.
There's definitely news.
So let's do it, Bubba.
Already, huh?
I mean, there's no fight for me to break down, dude.
I know.
Also, kiddos sports doesn't start. It's just tough. I mean, Tigers baseball will start in February to pick up. Boston will start in February. I'm coaching his team, so that'll be some time. Football, we have to pull Boston out because he has to get moved up to first and second graders, even though he's in pre-K. He started out with the preschoolers and waste of time.
Why? Because he's too good or what? Oh, that's why.
Yeah. He has an older brother. These other kids, like their first time, he's just starching them. So I'm like, well, this is a waste of time. So he'll play in March. But let's get to it, Bubba.
All right, there's a few things. So John Jones and Daniel Cormier coached this Russian reality series Just like, the Ultimate Fighter, but in
how
Russia.
much is Russia paying these guys?
But
Because remember, Nate Diaz was on there.
And then they had the Aljamain Sterling, Peter Yan.
They're just trying
out of nowhere, too.
Big push over. They must be paying these boys.
They have to. Because I didn't hear anything about it, but then suddenly, like, Daniel Cormier, it's already done or whatever. Right? It was filmed in early January. And then John Jones said some things. I'll just play these clips for you. This is the first clip.
So
I
is
saw
it
here.
basically the Ultimate Fighter, but Russian style?
Yeah, and they're coaches, but they don't fight at the end. You typically Ultimate Fighter, the coaches will fight at the end.
I mean, even the UFC's getting away from that, but let's see it.
Okay, here we go.
I think it'd be great to have Daniel Cormier a part of this show. Obviously, him and I have a rough history. I know he doesn't like me very much, me beating him twice, but I think him coming out here to Thailand, filming with me, would be a great opportunity for us to mend this jacked up relationship. But I have no problem.
The way he says, he goes, beat him twice.
Beat him twice.
So I'll show you this.
I mean, money's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Money make you fix any problems. Like how much? Yeah, I'll do a show with DC.
And this is Cormier's kind of a response.
Understand how this idea that I could lose a wrestling match is out there. But I guess we could find out. And guess what? I'm not the only one talking about a wrestling match between John Jones and...
So, by the way, my bad. So this is him talking about potentially doing a wrestling match or a boxing match in the future with John Jones.
At that RFA?
Or just in general. But this is, but he kind of mentions RFA here, or RAF here. No, not RAF, it's ALF. ALF.
Alf?
ALF is the guy's name is Alf something, and he created this thing.
But the big one like Bo Nickal does?
That's RAF, yeah.
RAF, that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm just the only one doing it publicly. Stay tuned, because if he steps on that line, I'm taking this dude 10-0. I got some background information for you. A few months ago, I received a text message from a number I did not recognize. I see in the WhatsApp a message. It's the video. I look in the video. The first thing that pops on my screen is a Russian guy, and then he pans to the right, and it's John Jones. Jones then says, come over here and coach against me in Alpha Global. Maybe you can get one. What? The video the other day of Jones saying, it would give us an opportunity to become friends.
Him coming out here would give us both an opportunity to maybe start a friendship.
I don't know that he believes that, and I honestly don't know that that's what he wants. The authenticity that surrounds John Jones can come into question. So what we hear may not be necessarily what he means.
I mean, so if they do a wrestling match, now granted, DC needs to shed some pounds, right? It's like
He's been working out, though.
DC's my guy. I love DC. If DC sheds some weight and gets in shape, and it's a straight up wrestling match, yeah.
He should, right? He should.
Yeah, you're talking Olympian, dude.
Mm-hmm. And this is afterwards, John Jones talking about DC.
He's as good as Daniel Cormier. Oh man, what a stuffy, just dickhead Cormier really is. I think if you really get to know Daniel Cormier, he's really not. Yeah, it's not. He's an asshole. He was an asshole. I mean, he didn't really connect with any of the fighters here. He's just an asshole. I tried to make peace with him many times, and he made it very clear that he wants to be enemies for the rest of his life because how lucrative it is. And he's just a, I don't know.
But you guys having fun here.
There was moments where we got to laugh, but for the most part, he's a dickhead. You look at the way that he treats his staff members. He brought like 10 yes men out with him and literally, go get me my water. Where's my this? Why is that this? It was just, he just bosses guys around. And the times we weren't filming, he wasn't very sociable with the people on set. He's just a dickhead. I think people that really work with him knows that.
No.
That's what I was going to ask you. Yeah, you work with both.
No,
you've known
awesome.
both of these guys, right?
Yeah.
So
no, DC's an actual genuine good dude. I don't know, like these beefs, like Nate Diaz, Jorge. It's like, hey fellas, at some point we got to move on.
yeah, and grow.
We just got to move on. Like the glory days are over, man. Let's not be Uncle Rico's here. Like in Russia, it's still, in Russia, they want to see fucking Rambo 9. In China, they're down for fucking Fast and Furious 27. In America, hey man, we got to move on, man. Yeah. Like if they did Ultimate Fighter with John and DC here, it would eat cock. We've moved on.
Yeah.
Like they're both so much older. We just got to move on. Both of them, you got to move on, man. It's something for us to talk about, but fellas, time to move on. You know.
But even the Conor, Conor's the biggest star. But I didn't watch the Ultimate Fighter when Conor was on. I'm so over that.
Of course
thing,
you did. No, it's all that show's lost its luster. Yeah, even like Conor Khabib, fellas, we gotta move on.
Yeah,
like because we all know everyone I'm talking about is out of their prime, way out of their prime, and they've all moved on. As far as they're not elite fighters anymore, all of them. None of them are elite as like in their prime. So all of them are older, trying to transition into figuring themselves out, and then they're going back to. But as an audience, we know like it's not like the John and DC when that press event in their prime and they're fighting in the fucking lobby of MGM, because we know that leads to them actually competing at the highest level. That's why it's intriguing. This. Okay.
Do you think that John sincerely wants to make amends with DC? Because it seems like he does, but I don't know. It seems like DC doesn't.
I don't think John cares.
Oh, he doesn't care.
I think he could take it or leave it, which is fine. But the reason why none of this stuff comes like fruition, again, in Russia and Thailand and stuff, they're like, oh, they're a little behind when it comes to this stuff. But in America, it's like, what? No, everyone got to move on.
Yeah. That'd be dope if they actually became.
That'd be cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
I thought this was interesting too because Dana White apparently had no idea that they were filming in Russia. Do you believe?
I believe.
Do you believe that? Really?
Yeah. Guys are so busy, and Dana's so busy with this Paramount shit and this boxing thing, which we can get into.
Oh yeah.
So I think he's not paying attention. He's also not like he's not staring the Titanic anymore. He's doing his thing, shaking hands, kissing babies. He's no longer at the steering wheel.
You think Hunter was it, or Hunter Campbell is probably
Hunter
like taking over?
No, I don't think they know either. I don't think they're clearing it with him, nor do they need to.
Well, so this is Robbie Fox asking about the if he knew it all.
How do you feel about Jones and DC doing this show together?
What are they doing?
They did that like Russian Ultimate Fighter type show against each other, coached against each other.
Huh.
You didn't know about
It's
that?
out?
I believe it's filmed, but it's not out.
Interesting.
There's a face-off photo already. DC's talking about doing a wrestling match or a boxing match against Jones, says that they've agreed to a wrestling match. Have you heard of this?
No, I have no idea.
Yeah, this is while you were in Fiji. This was all going down.
What do you think of the boxing match?
Don't want to see it.
Don't want to see it.
But again, if some random dude in Russia is going to pay it, I'm sure they'll see it. Hey, go back though. Mm-hmm. Go back to me. C says Dana White pushes back on Joe Rogan's hype around John Jones' Olympic protege. Okay. So Dana pushes back. So this is Rogan saying, I sent Dana White a text message saying everyone's fucked, placing Gable Steveson among the top 5 heavyweights. Yeah, I'm with Dana on this a little bit. Let me see. At 24-year-old, he's currently sharpening his. All right. Mm-hmm.
Go down.
But Dana White remains unconvinced by the hype. Yep, keep going down. Dan White recently appeared on Spinning Back with him. Shout out to Robbie, by the way. Love that guy. White said, we've been watching before Rogan was talking about him, of course. Then when Fox reminded Dana White of Joe Rogan's crazy remark placing Gable Steveson in the top 5, White remained unconvinced by the hype. Interesting. You don't know until we find out. Yeah, I guess until he comes to the UFC, there's only one way to find out. Yeah, this is my thing. To say he's top 5 is wild, but he's fighting guys who should be fighting, right? And he's building that base. But we really don't know what we have till he's in the UFC fighting actual competent competition. I love the buildup of prospects, and this is my favorite time for an athlete, and following them, and hopefully it comes to fruition, like a Conor or something like that. But what we're seeing right now is, he's fighting cans, and that's what he should be doing. It's fun to hype him up, but to say top 5's wild. Like, we've never seen him get hit. We've never seen him. What happens when he doesn't get that takedown right away? What happens when he gets dragged into the second round and he's bloody and the takedowns aren't working? He's forced to strike. And people go, man, his striking is insane. Is it? According to what? We just don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
I'm with Dana. And we've been around long enough, which Rogan has, but also I'm like Rogan too, glass half full. Like, dude, that guy is going to be a fucking problem. Hopefully he keeps passing the test, but no, I would,
But
from what we've seen, yeah, who knows, man? That guy's, as far as heavyweights go too, like top prospect we've had in a long time. Mm-hmm. But,
yeah.
Let's take a little break here, fam, from all the Real Housewives of MMA. Because listen, I love a good origin story. And this company actually sent me a mattress to my house. It showed up, and your boy's been sleeping on it now for about 2 weeks. It is fantastic. I'm talking about Brooklyn Bedding. All right. Like I said, I love a good origin story. Brooklyn Bedding has one of my favorites. John, the founder, literally built this company from the ground up in Arizona without a college degree. Just pure grit and intentional craftsmanship. You can actually feel the pride in every stitch of the mattress. We've been with other mattress companies. People send me mattresses. This Brooklyn mattress is fantastic. Listen, Brooklyn Bedding handcrafts every mattress in Arizona. No middlemen, no gimmicks, just top tier quality, honest pricing, a real American craftsmanship for a better night's sleep. It's American made, and Brooklyn Bedding knows sleep isn't one size fits all. That's why they offer a mattress for everybody, including my big ass. They have everything, hard to find sizes. If you don't know which mattress is right for you, just take their sleep quiz. You'll find the perfect mattress in under 2 minutes. That's what I did. They got you, man. If you sleep hot, Brooklyn Bedding uses a special cover, all right, to help you keep cool. Or if you want to stay warm, they got all that stuff. It's fantastic, man. If you don't believe me, they offer a 120-night comfort trial. So if you love it, great, keep it. If not, they'll return it or swap it out, hassle-free. They got you, man. Go to brooklynbedding.com. That's BROOKLYN bedding.com. Use my code SCHAUB, SCHAUB, and you get 30% off site-wide. This is not available anywhere else, just for the Schaub Show listeners and viewers. That's brooklynbedding.com, promo code SCHAUB for 30% off site-wide. Support the show. Let them know I sent you after checkout. That's brooklynbedding.com, promo code SCHAUB. Good night, sweet prince.
I don't know. Who would you throw him in against first in the top 15 if you were to fight the...
Depends what they want to do with them, but it's like... I'd like to see him against Almeida. See how good his striking is. Curtis Blades, you're talking top 4, man. It's a big fucking jump. Not yet. Not yet.
All right, this is another tidbit of information from the Anthony Joshua accident. Apparently, the driver, like initially, Anthony Joshua was sitting in the front seat, passenger seat, right? And last minute, the driver's like, it's too hard to see it, the mirror. So he's
so big?
Yeah, because he's so huge. Dude, that's like if you were in the car, they would have to ask you to sit in the back too. So it was the last minute decision, and that's basically what saved his life, yeah.
Good God, man.
And this came out as well. Kamaru Usman apparently was doing some sort of live thing, a live stream, and they posted a conversation a private conversation between him and Anthony Joshua right after the crash happened, like roughly around when the crash happened.
He didn't mean to?
Apparently he didn't mean to. So I'll play this video first.
Obviously, 2 of my good friends passed away. They were in the front, the 2 people in the front seat? One was in the front and one was behind him, so those 2. Oh, on the right side. On the right side. Yeah, on the right side, both passed away, As soon as it started hit me, I'm sorry for that, man. Hey, you scared the world. I'll tell you that right now. You scared the world.
Who's the jackass filming this?
It's basically him just saying like, oh man, shitty thing that happened, all that stuff. But I guess like his team filmed it and they put it out, but he didn't necessarily know that they put it out. You know how this thing goes, man. But Kamaru obviously apologized for it. Mm. Yeah. Anyway. Let's move on to here. There's been rumors circulating that Joshua, according to his uncle, has retired from boxing.
We'll see.
Yeah, but people are saying that was like, they're hearing it from this person, and then
Yeah, we
whatever.
haven't heard anything from
There's
Joshua.
nothing.
I'm sure it's going to take some time. I doubt he retires. Everybody does one or two more in honor of them, Like they wouldn't want him to stop.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, he's like set, right? Like, fucking.
Set.
Yeah.
But he has to fight Fury.
Oh, yeah. True that. And this is another Housewives of UFC thing. Ilya Topuria, his first case, his first court battle against his wife, he won. And it's basically she wanted to take their daughter to Miami from out of Spain.
So it says relocation denied. The judge rejected his ex-wife's request to move from Spain to Miami with their daughter, ruling that the child must remain in Spain. Good. Harassment claim dismissed. Claimed she needed to leave Spain due to online harassment. Well, that's online though, girl.
I know, but that's her reasoning.
That's
and then
wherever you
look,
go. But the court dismissed this after finding she had purchased flight tickets 12 days before the public statements that allegedly caused the harassment.
So it didn't even come in until afterwards. So like, these things get fucking dirty and messy, man.
Yeah, nothing worse, man. Poor Topuria.
Well, at least this is a good.
She sucks though.
It seems like it, yeah, from what we know. Another thing that's very sad that happened, apparently Alex Pereira and Tracy Cortez.
What'd I tell you?
Are broken up now?
Yeah, you're dealing with two savages who they're two ships passing through the night and decide to link up, but they gotta go, man. They gotta go. You can only have one headshot in the household.
No, plus I don't know, publicizing everything right away too. But it's not so funny, but it is kind of crazy. Like 6 days later, they had to make this statement. We're not to,
Yeah, they're both going to go on and do great things. But yet two savages, it just doesn't mix, dude.
And I wonder who broke up with who, because he posted this video afterwards, him running in the rain.
Tudo de bem. É bom, tudo é bom o tempo todo. É isso aí, empolgado, motivado. Chama!
Did another.
He's so big.
Yeah,
he's so fucking big.
He did another post here too. Like,
I don't know, man.
yeah, it's just kind of funny, this picture, but
it's not about women. It's about peace, flame.
Yeah, and she wrote
peace, flame. What she put?
She put something in Spanish, but I have it here.
Give me a translator.
Yeah.
If you ask me what I want in this life, I would say peace. The peace you feel when you do things from the heart, when you look around and know you choose well. I don't want grandeur, just sincere moments with the right people. Material things come and go, but what we leave in others, that stays forever. Do everything with love, because in the end, you're dealing with a savage. She's dealing with a savage. He's dealing with a savage. It's like, yeah, man, you guys got to be super selfish right now in your career, especially Alex, especially her. They're both trying to do the unattainable. So it's, those things aren't going to mix. Can't have two Spartans fucking each other.
Well, I mean, for a short period is fine, but yeah.
If you're both on the battlefield and there's nobody around and you're both attractive, do your thing. Yeah. But then when you go back home, one carries the boats, one makes the food. But
all right, so REF, dude, this came out of nowhere, right? I don't remember wrestling being this popular.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Exactly what wrestling needs. I can't support RFA more. I love them.
Yeah, and these are the results. Covington versus Rockhold.
Our boy, Luke Rockhold, retired left the UFC and just cannot get a W.
I know.
Him and Woodley cannot get some W's, man. It's fucking rough on the streets for both of them. But they're going against really good competition.
I mean, Colby and Luke, I thought Luke would, I don't know. I guess Colby's great wrestler.
It's different. And this is, I like this stuff because it gives people a little bit of an awakening of the level of wrestling. Like a straight freestyle wrestler, like collegiate, top 10 collegiate wrestler is going to fuck a good grappler wrestler. And this is my thing when people go world class. This term gets thrown around all the time. World class wrestling, world class striking. I'm like, define world class, So like with Sarukian and Lance Palmer, Like, do you realize how good Lance Palmer is at wrestling?
That's all I ever heard about him when he was coming up
At
in
Ohio State,
MMA.
like monster, dude. Strickland said, "Very cool. Check this out," and beat the shit out of him. Dude.
We have some clips, but yeah.
And then with Colby, it's like Luke's just not that. He didn't grow up wrestling. Like Colby grew up since he was like 4 in a singlet. It's what he does. So you're stepping into that world. It's like, you know, when MMA guys go against world-class boxers, they get absolutely destroyed. A good MMA striker is not world-class. A good MMA wrestler is not world-class. Like, I was a good MMA wrestler. I had a good double leg. Dude, I go over to fucking collegiate level, like top 10 heavyweights, I get fucked up, dude. And I would go with them. Dude. You're just talking, it's all they do. They're world class at it, you know? So I think this is good. It gives people a little bit of a eye-opening thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that. But if they did jiu-jitsu, then it'd be the other way around, right? No? Luke and Colby?
Yes, and jiu-jitsu is a little different because, like, it's just different. It's different. Like, because Colby can play the game. Like, right, I went against a world-class grappler. If I don't engage and play their game, I can shut it down. You know, the Schaub shutdown,
yeah.
World famous Schaub shutdown. So for Luke Rockhold, he can't shut down Colby's wrestling. You have to engage. That's wrestling. You go backwards, you're gonna get warnings. So you got to engage.
Okay. And something that came out of this as well was Yoel Romero was supposed to have a match with Bo Nickal, but then Yoel was like 7 pounds over.
Yeah, but apparently too, they changed the weigh-in time and the day, so it really fucks with the guy who's trying to calculate it.
Okay, so here's the wild part though. So before this, during the press conference, both Luke and Colby, I don't know if you saw the
Going
clip.
so hard, it was so awkward.
So I'll just play the clip real quick.
I'm just here to save wrestling, you know, like you got some boring entitled bozos in this building that think they should be in the headliner. My name's in history in Madison Square Garden for being the biggest draw there, you know. I'm not out here giving the Sandusky special. Didn't you get beat up by a Dutch kickboxer? I forgot.
Dutch grappler.
Remember your cardio, you wore out, you got beat up by a Dutch kickboxer, that's right. Come on, Bo.
Dutch grappler.
Come on, bro. Have you ever been a main event? No, you never been a main event. Come on, bro. It's entitled bozos like this that just kill the sport of wrestling. We need stars. We need people that are willing to be vocal and call their shots.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about big money up here, not nobodies. We're talking about Luke Rockhold, first ballot Hall of Famer, not some unproven kid in the corner that's never done anything.
You should make the top 10 before you start talking about a sport that built another sport. The reason why wrestling here is on the stage is because of MMA.
No.
And you've done absolutely nothing in the sport of MMA. You quit. Absolutely. You quit before the knee even hit you, Bo. So just
Facts.
Button it up. Button it up.
Look how bad he's getting. He's crying over in the corner.
I won. Guys, how many world championships have I won? What have you done on a world stage? Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
You're a college bum.
Entitled.
Shut up.
Guys, move on. Entitled little bum.
All right, who's got the next question?
Hey, you modify the rule set, I will choke you out. Hey,
go ahead.
No leg locks, chokes. We can modify it. I would love to do a modified rule set. Modified rule set. I will put you to sleep.
Yeah, they were going off on him.
So if Bo Nickal wrestled Colby or Luke Rockhold, it would be an absolute mauling.
Mm-hmm. And then Luke was criticized too because he was calling Bo a quitter. And then of course everyone was like, "Dude, Mike Perry, you know, once he
broke your teeth."
And then he, stopped it between rounds.
Yeah, I don't know why they give. And also, Bo's so new in MMA. Like Luke had such a long career. Colby's had such a long career.
Also, they should give him leeway then.
Yeah, man. Like build the guy up, dude. Pass the torch to the next guy. That's the next guy. Also, if you're feeling froggy, and Colby, you fancy yourself a wrestler. Luke, you fancy yourself a wrestler. Wrestle Bo, and let's see how it goes. I'll tell you how it's going to go.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, after all that happened, they said he was a quitter, all this stuff, and then Bo refused to fight Yoel afterwards. This is what Bo said.
What's up, everybody? If you haven't already heard, I unfortunately won't be competing tonight at RAF 05. Really bummed about it, but Yoel was not able to make weight. He came in at 212 pounds, so 7 pounds over what the arranged weight class was, which is unfortunate. Had he been within striking distance, even a couple pounds, we know we could have made it happen, but 7 pounds is a lot to give up at this level. And like I said, I'm super bummed. So my apologies to everybody that came out to watch, who's not going to get to see me, but I'll be back, looking to reschedule another match here soon. And like I said, I appreciate y'all's support so much. So I'll be back soon and see y'all then.
Not
What are
the
your thoughts?
smartest decision from Bo. Like, listen, if Yoel was in his prime, he's 30, or let's say he's 27, 28, 29, even 30, you don't want to give him any advantage. I kind of get that. Bo, he's 50 years old, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, you're a young lion. Like, you got to mop the floor with him. Even 7 pounds over, it's not a great look.
And it's
also
wrestling.
your field, buddy. It's not
wrestling.
like MMA. Like, you're 7 pounds over in MMA. Jesus Christ, man. That's insane. You even try. It's a wrestling match.
Yeah.
Get in there and beat this fucking old dude. Now, it's Yoel Romero. He's artificially created in the lab. I get all that. And you don't want to take the L? Dude, come on, bud. Yoel could be 65 years old, dude.
You never know.
We have no fucking clue. Artificially created in the lab. And for Bo, it's like, buddy, you gotta go in there and do it, man. You just have to, dude.
That was, yeah.
Yeah, Yeah. Like, I don't get the hate on Bo, and then when I see this stuff, I'm like, not doing himself any favors there. Like,
timing
I root
of
for
it
Bo,
too,
so
like-
I love Bo Nickal. That's my fucking guy. Get in there, man.
Yeah.
Get in there. Or when he just strikes, I'm like, oh, God, do it. Bo, he should have wrestled him.
Yeah. It was crazy to think, when you do the math, it's a 19-year difference. It's like freaking, like, what the fuck?
It's like me wrestling Brian. Bo, get in there and fucking wrestle that old man.
And it's just wrestling. It's not fighting.
Yeah, he's not doing
I don't
himself
know.
any favors with that.
Alrighty.
Still love Bo.
Yeah, he's a badass wrestler for that.
And
without
Luke
a
and
doubt.
Colby, wrestle Bo. Talk all that shit, wrestle him. Let me know how it goes for you.
That should be next. They already built it up, so yeah.
Yeah, let me know how it goes for you. Nobody called him out in wrestling, notice. Colby was like, and then Bo was like, I'll fight Colby at the White House. Like, set it up.
Alrighty.
No, notice even Luke Rockhold was like, I'll do it with modified rules.
rules.
You're like, what? Just wrestle him. Let me know how it goes for you. They know what's up. Let's take a little break here, then we'll jump right back into the episode. Listen, 2026 is the year you launch your business. You've been waiting. Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe I'll do it in 2026. Now is the time. Now is the time. You do it with Shopify. All right. So maybe you got an idea you can't shake. A crafter one tells you to sell a story you've already designed in your head. Guess what? With Shopify, 2026 is when you finally make it happen. Let's go. Shopify gives you everything you need to sell online and in person. Millions of entrepreneurs like myself have made this leap from household names to first-time business owners just getting started. Shopify gives you all the tools you need to easily build your dream store. Choose from hundreds of beautiful templates that you can customize to match your brand. Set up super fast and easy. Shopify's built-in AI tools that write product descriptions, headlines, and help you edit product photos. Marketing is built in too. As you grow, Shopify grows with you. Handle more orders, expand to new markets, and do it all from the same dashboard. In 2026, stop waiting, start selling with Shopify. Cha-ching! Sign up for your $1 per month trial. Start selling today at shopify.com/Schaub, all lowercase. That's SCHAUB, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Schaub. That's shopify.com/Schaub, all lowercase. Here are your first cha-ching.
Okay. So this has been making the rounds as well. Justin Gaethje had this picture, or someone just screen grabbed this, where he has like this thing on his neck that he's saying, look, it's an ingrown hair. And people saying, obviously, that they think it's staph. And then this thing hanging off his lip is apparently he was eating brisket.
Yeah, so they make it look like a...
Yeah, and by the way, I did look at other pictures. Yeah, it's not there anymore. He was definitely eating something, so that's stuck on his lip. But that thing on his neck, you've been around staph plenty of times. I'm sure you know if that's a ingrown hair or staph.
Sometimes both, you know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, sometimes both.
there you go. So that would suck,
He
but
said,
apparently,
did y'all screenshot me while an ingrown hair on my neck and brisket hanging on my mouth?
yeah, that's pretty funny.
Did you screenshot me eating brisket from my YouTube video to make it look like I have herpes on my lip? My neck is healing ingrown hair. Could be both.
I've had ingrown hairs.
That'd be the worst ingrown hair I've ever seen. Or you like picked at it. Either way, it's not great.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, he says it's fine. Hopefully nothing happens because that's the first UFC event.
Oh, nothing better fucking happen.
Yeah. And this is his coach apparently dropping him in training.
This is old though, right?
I don't know. Is it?
Well, Gaethje's dropped him before because they're trading body shots.
Yeah.
It's probably 3 years old.
Oh shit.
Now, for those of you that don't know, so that used to be my training partner, Luke Caudillo.
Oh, this dude.
So Luke fought in WEC. I think he fought in the UFC. He might have been just WEC. He's Ring of Fire champion, but hit like a Mack truck.
Yeah, he's
He's put on some weight.
He's a stump. Like
He's put on some weight. He was never. I love him, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a lot of coaches, when they become coaches, they kind of let themselves go a little bit.
Especially the ones that, like, he used to cut a ton of weight. So then your endocrine system's all fucked up. Yeah. And then also, it's like you're living the good life, man. You've trained so hard. You're just like, fuck it. I'm not running. I'm not doing anything. I'm just holding mitts and growing a belly.
I would think, though, as a coach, I would think that you would be in shape because you're always around everyone. You're always like, working out and stuff. But everyone I see, the majority are just,
Especially if they were fighters before.
Yeah.
It's tough, man.
Javier Mendez.
Just stay disciplined. Yeah.
This was pretty crazy, too. This is Mike Perry talking about him. They were in talks to fight Andy Ruiz in MMA.
There was possible talks of them offering me an MMA fight against Andy Ruiz.
Are you joking?
Bro, he would probably kill me, bro. I don't even care anymore, bro.
I don't even care anymore,
you versus Andy Ruiz in MMA in Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
That is some fucking, that's awesome.
Wouldn't that be something, man? Because, I'm not going to say no, especially to something that I'm like, oh, man, he might kill me. I'm going to go out there and give it the best shot I got. There was possible.
That's a terrible idea.
He even said it. He would kill him. Yeah.
Terrible idea. And I don't think Mike's going to, try grapple him either because Perry's such a fucking wild boy. So you're gonna box with MMA gloves on with Andy Ruiz. Yeah. That guy knocked out Anthony Joshua. That'd be a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'd watch the piss out of it, though. I love me some Mike Perry. I really wish you would grapple him.
And Perry, too, you had him on the show before. Was it for, I forgot what, because you had a bunch of different shows. Food Truck? Dude, he would be such a great guest on, TFAT-K, too, I think.
Yeah, he's the best. He's the man. He's in Miami, though.
Damn. Okay. So this one,
well, Mike knows I love him.
Yeah,
I see him all the time at Game Bread and stuff.
So this fighter, Darren Stewart, he kind of put it out there that he was going through some an injury, right? A hip he needed money for hip surgery, and he had a GoFundMe page.
Stage 4 arthritis. How old is he?
I think he's pretty
young, right?
Yeah. Let me look real quick.
So he started GoFundMe, and then the UFC was like, say less, fam, and paid for it?
Yeah, they reached out to him, and actually, they said, we'll do the paperwork. He's 35.
Not that young, but still, shouldn't be having fucking replacement hip surgery.
Yeah, but he hasn't fought since 2021, and them reaching out, I would say that's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And there was this GoFundMe right there.
And UFC paid for it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Someone reached out, I guess someone that knows him from the UFC.
That's cool.
Alrighty, let's go. Okay, I don't know if you saw this. Oh, shit.
Bro.
Yeah. So the Golden Globes.
I watch the Golden Globes. Yeah. I still like that stuff. And remember, this is what people, not that matters. I was the first UFC athlete ever to be involved. I worked Golden Globes. I worked the Grammys. Yeah. I worked all that stuff. So when they show Brian Ortega and Mackenzie Dern doing the slow-mo video, never forget your boy was the first. I actually had a contract with CBS and covered the events, right? I know how it is there. Buddy, when I say this, I don't use this word ever. When I say cringy,
I know, dude.
Buddy, whoever the fuck thought that this was a smart move, do you know how demeaning it is, how demoralizing it is as a fighter? You're like, oh, we're no longer this niche sport. And some moron, like woke, soft writer was like, these next two guys need extra security. Here they are, Brian Ortega, Mackenzie Dern. And now hold on. And you're and you're in the UFC fight kit? Well, fuck me. How they're managing go, whoa. No, we want them with these A-list celebs and like being at the Golden Globes, even though Brendan did it 8 years ago. We want them around these A-listers and stuff like that, but no, we want them in like nice clothes like the rest of the crowd. We don't want them in the UFC fight kits. And then also just have them present an award so it shows the relationship between CBS, Paramount, and the UFC.
Yep, agreed 100%.
But what you don't do is go, look at these meatheads. We needed extra security. And then, bro, it was the cringiest thing I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
It was somebody should lose their job over this. And then for the UFC to post it,
like they're proud of it too. I could not believe it.
It's because fighters, we don't really get this access ever, right? Like when I had my deal with CBS and I covered the Grammys, the Oscars, the Golden Globes, all that stuff, I was completely left the UFC. Like my deal was with them. So the UFC had nothing. The UFC had no clue because I wasn't with the UFC. Yeah. So I was part of the programming, stuff like that. This is in cahoots with Paramount and announcing the relationship. Oh, buddy, this was so cringy. Yeah. The managers and agents of those two should be like, oh man, we fucked up. This isn't 2001. You know, it was so poorly done and so not thought out. It was so bad.
And he's looking all scared. Like, oh my God, dude.
It's so bad. No one went, no, we're down to have them involved, but just have them present the award and just be normal people in nice clothes so we don't look at them like circus animals. Do you know how embarrassing that is for Mackenzie Dern, world champion, Brian Ortega, world-class fighter, to go, hey, you're coming to the Golden Globes? Am I presenting? No. You're going to put on the fight kit, and also we need to have the gloves on, and then you guys don't talk. You're just going to walk out like two circus elephants, and then Mackenzie, you look at him and go, are we good here? And then walk back. Dude. Oh, total blown opportunity. Oh, this is the relationship with Paramount? Hey, this ain't good.
No.
That's how they view you, boys and girls.
That was terrible. Do you think the UFC was it them, like the Paramount and Golden Globes that made him do that? The UFC was like, this is a good idea?
They probably cleared it with somebody in the UFC marketing department.
It was so incredibly bad. Like it's better to not do anything at all than do that.
You got to treat them like normal celebrities.
Yeah, and plus
so I've been in those circles. I've been in those rooms. The room stops when a UFC athlete walks in. They stop because they can't comprehend what you do for work. They're like, holy fuck. The alpha male or alpha female is in the room. Everybody bow the fuck down. That's how this goes. This is such a disservice to Brian Ortega, Mackenzie Dern, dude. Mackenzie Dern's better looking than 99% of the room.
Exactly what I was going to say, too.
Why? Oh, talk about a missed opportunity. You have a legit superstar, Mackenzie Dern, and her body is bang. And you put a fight kit on her? No. We dress her to the nines. And this is what I would do. I would dress Mackenzie Dern. Brian Ortega could just stay in the back if he wants. You dress Mackenzie Dern better than you do insert Jennifer Gardner, insert J-Lo, insert whoever wins the fuck bullshit award, insert who was the Selena Gomez was there. Dude, we dress Mackenzie Dern with a real proper stylist in that classic old Hollywood style, she's going to walk out. People are like, now half the room might not know who she is. They're like, who the fuck is that? Her? No, she's not in fucking Stranger Things 7. That's Mackenzie Dern, and she's literally the best female fighter on the planet. And that's how you introduce the crowd, the public, to Mackenzie Dern. Instead, you covered up her entire assets, everything, and you put a fight kit on her. So she just looks like run of the mill. God, what a blown opportunity.
Yep.
No, you dress her in that classic Hollywood style, and she's going to blow the doors off all these other celebrities there, and it's going to go viral for the right reason. And people are like, holy fuck. And then brands are going to go, hold up. That's a fucking MMA fighter? Yeah, that's Mackenzie Dern. Do you know her history? Oh, her dad's Megatron, whatever the fuck, was fucking world class. Since she was in diapers, could do an arm bar. She happens to be a black belt in jiu-jitsu, multi-time world champion, the gi, no gi. Oh, also, she's a world champion in mixed martial arts. And she looks like that? Yeah. Who do you work for? Target. Yeah, you should probably work with her. Not this. It's such a blown opportunity, man. You dress her better than, you know what? You dress her the exact same as Selena Gomez, and Selena Gomez looks like a trash bag with fucking tits next to her. And that entire audience, including the public, which I don't know how many people watch, but let's say millions watch, will go, who the fuck is that?
Yes.
That's our champion. Oh yeah, she's bilingual too. Oh yeah, she just won the belt as well. And brands go, whoa, we're thinking of, I thought they were warlocks. No. So Selena, that's Selena Gomez. You thought she was pretty, right? Cool. That's Mackenzie Dern. Yeah, she can fight her ass off. Or we can just put her in a fucking UFC fight kit and hide all the sweater puppies and the heavies and her assets, and then she doesn't talk because they're dumb fighters. You could do that. You can run that narrative and totally drop the ball. But what do I know? What the fuck do I know? God, what a missed opportunity.
It's terrible.
How some stylist doesn't have some familiarity with Mackenzie Dern, go, man, I should put my dress on her. Forget Demi Moore, forget fucking insert whoever it is, Sydney Sweeney. You do it to Mackenzie Dern and it would open doors that aren't possible. Your big movie star that's crossover, it wasn't Ronda Rousey, right? It's not Amanda Nunes. It's not this fighter. It's not this fighter. It's Mackenzie Dern. And you totally dropped the ball. She's a smoke show. You put her in the classic Hollywood outfit and people are like, who the fuck is that? And now we're going viral. And they're, who is Mackenzie Dern? They're looking them up. Holy shit, this little girl's badass. Yep.
Yeah.
That's where you benefit from that. Not going back to the Stone Ages and put them in a UFC fight kit, hiding all their assets, making sure people know that we're dumb jocks. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, and they had two perfect examples. You know, like even female celebrities like Halle Berry, Charlize Theron, they think Brian Taylor is like this super handsome guy. Dress her up to be this beautiful girl. And people are so intrigued by that. Just like
beat the narrative.
This is kind of different, but you remember when everyone found out Chuck Liddell was he had an accounting degree? Mm-hmm. It made him so like, what? A fucking UFC fighter that has an accounting degree? Like that would have been so dope for them to be like just looking super fly. And then like what she fights, like you're saying, they fucked it up big time on this.
They fucked it up so big time. Drop the ball. Their management should be embarrassed. The UFC marketing team should be embarrassed. CBS, they don't know. They don't know. It's on us to educate them. They dropped the ball there. When I saw that, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, it was cringy too.
Is it 1994? What the who thought?
Just mad dogging. That's it.
They're good. What a missed opportunity. Take a little break. Last one. It's brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes and could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states. Progressive. Let's get back to the program.
Alrighty. Here's Conor McGregor helping out the homeless.
Yeah, you know what? It's in the octagon like this, yeah? I was in the octagon like this after me last fight, and I got back up. Yeah, you get back up. Yeah, get back up on our feet. Right?
Who's the Suge Knight? Who's the P. Diddy in the video trying to get all up in the video? That lady.
That, that girl.
Good for
I don't know. Well, yeah. Yeah, these things are always weird to me too when they film it, but it is what it is. Sean Strickland said that before his fight with DDP, he had a messed up shoulder, but he had to say yes, obviously, because the UFC brass.
Let me show Sean Strickland. Let me read this. Before the Dricus fight, I was fucking riding with motocross athlete Hodges, and I broke my shoulder. So I was in Colombia against Stem Cells. Could just do it here in Austin. At Ways to Well. Whatever, not a big deal. Go to Colombia because they'll tell you it's more potent. It's all bullshit. But just go to Austin. You could go back. You could fly here and fly back in the same day. Whatever. Keep going to fucking Colombia. So I was in Colombia against Stem Cells on my shoulder, and they hit me up for the fight. And the thing with the UFC, you don't say no. They're pimps. You don't say no to the master. So I was kind of backed up in the corner taking the fight. My only pushback here is I was fucking riding motocross with Hodges, and I broke my shoulder. We're not supposed to be riding motocross, breaking your shoulder, right? So that's not a UFC issue. That's your issue. As an athlete, you have an obligation not to do stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Now, we all love Sean Strickland because he's a wild boy, and obviously Don Cerrone's a wild boy, and they do this stuff. That's fine. And that's why people love you, and I love them. But at the same time, too, if you're going to do that stuff and you get injured, it's not the UFC's obligation to make sure you're 100% when they ask you to fight. That's on you. They're not your masters. You have this relationship with them. I get what he's saying right there. They're pimps. Yeah, but you're the one that elected to ride motocross and break your shoulder. Mm-hmm. UFC's not. Imagine if they play the game like that, where they're like, yeah, go out and surf with sharks, bungee jump, fucking do this sport, do this, and get injured, and just let us know when you can fight. They run a business, dude. There's a reason in the NFL, in the contracts, you can't have motorcycles. You can't motocross. You can't bungee jump. You can't do certain shit because we're paying you money and we're dependent on you, and that's the model of the business. So some of that's on Strickland too, you know? You got to live, I get it, bud. But if you get hurt by doing this crazy shit, and the UFC goes, we don't give a fuck, that's on you, bud. We need you to fight now. So that's a little bit like,
Yeah. If you were offered if you're still in the UFC and then you know how you got into the off-road racing stuff, and then you're offered, like you did that race, during the time you're in the UFC, would you have not done the race just in case?
If I was at Strickland, like a championship level, no. No.
Well, there you go.
It's such a commitment, man. It's like that off-road racing, such a commitment. It's a lot of time. And also, I was like in a car.
But still, people get jacked up.
People get fucked up, but it's a little safer than motocross.
But that's
But again, I think Strickland grew up on motorcycles, so he's probably pretty savvy on that motorcycle. So you also got to live, But this comes with it. If you can play that game, then if you get hurt, it's going to catch up with you a little bit.
Yeah,
but you got to live.
Did you hear? Because you talked about that guy that I think his name's BJ Baldwin.
Yeah,
is that the racer? Yeah. Did you hear about that story where he had to kill someone at an In-N-Out? That fucking was wild.
Yeah, BJ's the man.
Yeah. You mentioned Zuffa Boxing. So they have their debut card. It's going to be at the UFC Apex in January.
What's a worse?
I know.
What's a worse drop? The UFC promoting this Apex boxing event or that fucking Golden Globes?
Golden Globes.
Golden Globes. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to make a splash in boxing, buddy, this ain't it, man. This ain't it. This ain't it.
Oh, yep, there it is.
It is what it is.
And no details as far as fighters or anything, but. Alrighty. John Jones says he doesn't think Dana White's going to allow him and the Alex fight to happen.
Why?
Like, it's almost guaranteed now. Because the whole trusting factor that he's going to show up and all that stuff.
It's a bummer.
Yeah, Bob, we all kind of knew that.
Who knows? I bet something happens there. Oh shit!
Yeah, this is pretty.
Our boy Rosa Jr. They're giving him the big boys.
Yeah, so Raul Rosas Jr. versus Rob Font, which is that's a big test for him. UFC 326
for him. But I get it.
Mm-hmm. And this one here, remember when Armin Sarukian headbutted Dan Hooker in the weigh-ins? He said that's one of the main factors is why he's not getting a title shot next. Like,
you can't have it.
Yeah,
I kind of understand Dan on this. Like, hey, buddy, you miss weight one time for the main event or a championship fight, then you're the main event, you're fucking headbutting dudes. Like, you can't have it.
Yeah. And he did, Sarukian, like, kind of sort of play wrestled with Aiden Ross's homies and also MMA Guru, that giant dude.
Yeah, MMA Guru is in better shape than I thought. I thought he was like a big fat dude.
Everyone thinks so. Because his face.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
Then they offer him like $10,000 to take down Sarukian. That's a tall task just in itself, dude. Even if you wrestled in college. I mean, look at Lance fucking Palmer. But I also, do people think MMA Guru was going to take him down?
I mean, you would think he had at least had a chance because he's so big.
No. Like, even his positioning, because I don't know MMA Guru's background. I assume it's not in wrestling. Yeah. No, there's not a prayer dude. He could be 400. Like, the mountain's not going to take him down. But people thought just because he was big, he would take down Armin Sarukian?
In England, zero wrestling, brother.
I'm not even a fighter.
What did MMA Guru say?
Not even a fighter.
That's funny. Oh my God. Sarukian goes, oh my God.
What the fuck? Did you bite him? Wait. He bit you.
I don't know about the fight though.
Sarukian goes, dude, even in England, there's no wrestling. What's MMA Guru's real name?
I don't even know.
So I don't have to call him MMA Guru. Does he have a real fucking name?
Kyle Anthony me?
Just call him Big Kai? Can we just call him Big Kai? I like seeing his glow up.
It's just he has that face that looks like he has a fat
beard,
body,
but you see his arm stuff. He's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, he's a big, fairly fit dude.
Big Kai. Kyle me. Big Kai.
Anthony. This is also in talks. Michael Morales versus JDM. You don't like?
I like it. Yeah, it'd be a great fight.
Yeah.
I still can't believe the videos they're showing with him in like dresses and shit. He's such a savage.
It is a trip.
It is.
Yeah,
crazy.
but he is a savage without a doubt. I never thought about this, but Kamaru Usman was talking about the White House fights. If there's 7 title fights, that's a lot of time.
A lot of rounds.
Yeah, a lot of, like, who the fuck wants to watch
5 minutes? Yeah,
7 titles back to back?
Yeah, that's 5-minute rounds. I see what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if the matchups are right, you're going to get some. Now, my dumbass, I would love it. I would love, I can't get enough. But he's right.
Yeah, I never thought about it, but that's a long ass fucking card if there's going to be just all title fights. If they're boring, that is.
Yeah, that's if they're all decisions, though.
Yeah.
But what if they're not? It'd be lit.
Yeah. All right. This one we kind of all knew anyways, but Daniel Cormier, John Anik, and I think, even Rogan. Everyone's going to be dropped as far as their contracts with
It's so
ESPN.
stupid. It's such a misleading headline.
I know, it is, but...
Lose his job. Well, no. They still have jobs.
They're moving over, yeah.
It's just with Paramount because the company's not with ESPN anymore.
Mm-hmm.
ESPN's not going to keep all the shows because they're not in the UFC business anymore. They're with PFL. Good luck with that.
What's his Dominic Cruz? I don't know if Rogan's going to be, because I know I remember hearing that
Rogan was never involved with ESPN.
Oh, he wasn't.
His deals with the UFC only. They just happen to be in business. Like Rogan's contract's not with ESPN.
Okay,
he's with pay-per-views. Like notice Rogan's not on the countdown shows and the pre and post show. That's not his. That's contracted with ESPN. Rogan's deals with the UFC.
Gotcha. And I do remember even like Brett Okamoto, because he's an ESPN guy.
Brett's the ESPN guy.
I think he said that he's like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be doing the UFC, covering UFC. So that's pretty cool for him.
It's good for him. We'll see how long. I'm just being real, like because the ESPN's not going to be pushing his stories, and it's dicey.
Yeah, ESPN lets go of people like nothing.
But if you're the UFC guy for ESPN, they're not in the UFC business. Mm-hmm. They're gonna be like, how can we validate your salary? Like, we're not covering UFC anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that's why they'll probably trim it down to like Okamoto.
Probably just Brett, like a real journalist. Yeah.
And this one, I remember you knew about this thing before anyone else, but
I helped Bradley Martyn get ready for this.
Yeah, so this is the whole Bradley Martyn versus Logan Paul in a real fight against each other. No one knows about it.
They showed the fight got leaked.
They said that now there is footage that was caught on the security cameras, and then Logan Paul was saying, well, I'll let him speak.
I fought Bradley Martyn.
Yeah.
We just pulled up and it was just a classic two fucking guys fighting.
Yeah. No cameras.
No cameras. Well, he had security cameras in his gym.
Yeah, I seen him in the back of the picture.
Yeah. We had instructed
him to turn him off.
He wasn't going to do that.
Well, he told us he did. No, he's lying.
Well, someone on his team leaked the footage and I have it.
That's hilarious.
Why would they do that?
Are you going to put it out? Is it nice?
It's nice. Do you want to see?
Yeah, I want to watch it.
I'll show you the beginning of it. React with your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, react only with your eyes.
The classic team leak.
No way.
Do you remember when I fought Bradley Martyn?
And that's what Bradley said.
Post it then.
Yeah. And that's all we have. They both look jacked.
Respect for Logan Paul, yeah.
I would say both of them, man. That's
both. Ballsy, yeah, and then they're cool after. Like just fought. I know exactly how it went. I could tell you. I'll tell you off air. I'm not trying to take any shine from Bradley or Logan on this. Bradley FaceTime me right after. Yeah,
Interesting.
Didn't go great for him.
Okay, I mean, I would imagine that too.
Yeah, Logan wrestled in high school, and
and he fought.
Bradley's not a fighter, so it's even like with that thing that went viral when I told him when he's like, I beat the shit out of Mighty Mouse. I'm like, buddy, no.
Yeah.
No. I like both those guys.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it, dude.
Seeing these people going, they probably didn't even fight. No, they fought.
Yeah. Commenters, man.
Yeah, but it'll get posted soon.
I mean, I'd pay to see it, so they should charge for it.
Is that it, brother?
That's it.
All right, kids, the countdown still going on. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday, you got the big UFC fight card on Paramount. So we're just waiting for that countdown. That's it. Far as shows go, his and hers, I'm telling you, dude, with my boy John, it's a fantastic show. Tune into that. That's all I got for you guys. Till next time. Love you guys. If you want the show ad-free, Fire Kid ad-free, extended episodes, fan questions, we have behind-the-scenes content on there. It's all on Patreon. Our Patreon is cooking. It's patreon.com/TFATK. Get you some. It's only $5 a month. That's it. Love you guys. Till next time, I'm out.